Hello, people, and welcome back. Apologies for the slight lateness. SWIATEK starting off here, and she's 40-15 up in the opening game. Great to have you on as always. Let's see. SWIATEK looking to get revenge over the Australian Open final loss in 2021, but, semi-final loss even. The head-to-head is 1-1, and forehand down the line from Collins goes into the tram line, so an easy hole early on here for Iga Swiatek. And Danielle Collins will be looking to pip her in this match and extend the head-to-head to 2-1. It is one apiece, as I said. It's an interesting matchup because Collins does have the power to trouble Swiatek, but Swiatek has been so good for the past, year? She had that incredible run of, 35 matches unbeaten. And she's actually playing in I like the kit, actually. She's got a, hold on, is she playing in a, yeah, she's playing like a jumper almost. Well, not a jumper, it's like a tracksuit top. I would have thought it would be quite warm in Qatar, but apparently not. She's, she's playing in a pretty cozy black long sleeve, like training top, you'd say, which is an interesting thing to play in. But fair play. Danielle Collins to serve here and try and level things up in this opening set. The serve down the tee into the net from Danielle Collins. Second serve into the net. Double fault to start off. Not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in as well. Ghost, Usme, everyone else. Jane, hope you're all well. Great to have you on as always, of course. Serve on the tee is a good one from Danielle Collins on the ad side. First serve is in. SWIATEK goes long with the forehand. 15 all. Let's see as well, who are you people backing? Who's everyone backing to win? I'm assuming majority of people are going for SWIATEK. I'm sure there's a lot of SWIATEK fans in the chat. Good serve out wide from Collins. The forehand from SWIATEK was in, but it was actually out. So that first serve. Right, so we have a second serve into the backhand. SWIATEK goes into it, slice from Collins. Comes forward, SWIATEK slices, comes to the net. Oh, the lob from Collins just long. So it is 15-30. Yes, sir. Peter says, hey, Fazan and QualityShot fam. Hey, Peter, how you doing? What up, DJ? DJ Kun, what? DJ Kun. The serve down the tee is long. Right, here we go. Second serve. Second serve. Backhand goes wide from Collins. So it is 15-42 early break points in this set. Says Fazan, hey, what up? Gosh. Right, 15-42 early break point. Forehand down the middle, backhand cross the SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand into the net from Collins. It is an early break, 2-love. Two love in this first set, early break for SWIATEK. Perfect start for her. For Collins, though, it's going to be very, very tough in this first set now. SWIATEK's a very good front runner. Serve into the net from SWIATEK. Second serve coming up. Second serve goes into the backhand of Collins, goes into in with the backhand. Backhand to backhand. Now SWIATEK opens up on the forehand, goes down the middle. Forehand to forehand. Down the middle of the court, though. And Collins goes long with her forehand. Danielle Collins looks very, very, very tight early on in this. Exactly, yeah. Ghost says, see, this is what happens when Pagula wins. More deserving American talent have to absorb all the negative vibes. That's how it works, does it? Does it? Is that how it works, maybe? Serve out wide from SWIATEK goes into the net. Second serve coming up. Go like, there we go. That's quite cool. Easy. Is that too much? Yeah, I think it's too much, isn't it? That's better. Yeah. That's better. That's better. Collins is struggling early doors here. 30 love, 2 love in this opening set. I was expecting a little bit more, but it looks like it's taking us some time to get a feel for this. No, 30 love. Second serve from SWIATEK into the forehand of Collins. You'd expect it to crunch that return back into play. That's how she had a lot of success in that 2021 semi-final of the Australian Open. She really attacked the SWIATEK second serve, but that forehand finds the net. So 2 love on 40 love here in this first set. Serve out wide from Świątek into net. She's trying to go for a kind of arcing kick serve on that ad side. Here you go. Second serve into the backhand. Kick serve again. Forehand here. Świątek goes into the Collins forehand, who crunches a forehand cross, and Świątek not able to handle that. So it is now 40-15. Świątek still very comfortable, but Collins is trying to push here. He's trying to push for something, trying to make something happen. And you're just hoping that she can at least be competitive and really push Świątek in her service games. She goes into the body of Collins, and Collins goes long with the backhand. So 3-love consolidates the break, easy as you like. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah, this is intriguing because I would have expected it to be a lot closer than maybe it has been early doors here anyway. I guess we'll see how it all pans out. But so far, it's been very, very comfortable for Świątek. Okay, so comments. Let's get to them. Come on, Danielle says Ghost. Jenny says, I didn't say anything because he's cute, because it's cute. I don't know. Well, I don't know if my baby's cute or not, but Fazan, let me hold your kid. I love fussy babies. Really? Ghost says, that's exactly how it works. I'm writing a book even. Tennis vibes, the real secret to success and why Nepo babies must lose. What? Peach says, wow, hope Collins will put up a fight. Geez, one-sided already. Yeah. I think I have a feeling that it will get more competitive as the match goes on. I just think she's had a really poor start. Although in saying that, Collins is prone to getting bageled or breadsticked in one of the sets. And I guess that's pretty similar to Ons Jabeur, to be honest. She's the same. They're both really talented players and they've got a lot to bring to the table, but they can have these big dips in form during a match. It doesn't normally last more than a set. So I'm hoping that this is only going to last maximum the first set. And then we'll see her back to near her best, at least latest anyway, at the start of the second set. But I'm hoping it comes earlier. There you go. So out wide. Forehand from Świątek down the middle is deep. Backhand in the middle from Danielle Collins. Forehand to forehand now. Forehand to forehand again. Świątek crunching it. A lot of topspin on that forehand, trying to drag Collins out, but she can't. So we're now in a backhand to backhand exchange. Well, short backhand for Collins to attack. Goes down the line with the backhand. Then goes forehand cross. I think she's missed it. Let's have a look. Has she missed it? Look very, very close. They don't have challenges, right? It should be... Oh, no, they do. They've got line judges. So, by the looks of it, do they? No, it is... it's out. So, love 15. I don't know what they're waiting for. Collins, by the way, in a purple kind of tank top, and Świątek, as I said, in that black long sleeve tracksuit top. Anyway, good forehand down the middle from Świątek, then goes backhand cross, backhand to backhand. Backhand from Collins goes into the net. She breaks down on that side. Love 30. She's under pressure here. Świątek, you know, I find it interesting. But on the women's side, like it's more normal for the women to wear like those tracksuit type tops. And it kind of makes sense for the first few games, especially if you've got like a stiff back or any part of your upper body stiff, just to warm it up a bit for the first couple of games at least even. Świątek might play with it for the whole match, to be fair. But on the men's, you don't see it really happen at all. You don't see people wear long sleeve tops or like tracksuit tops at all. Good serve out wide from Collins, but Świątek is too good and matches that serve with a fantastic return right to the feet of Collins, who goes into the net with a forehand. Love 43 breakpoint opportunities here for Świątek to go a double break up and 4-love up. It's been complete domination early on in this match. Collins goes down. The team misses the line, so second serve coming up. Second serve is long. It's a double fault. I can see the double break. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. She's not having a good time out there, Danielle Collins. It has to be said. She's 4-love down here in this opening set, and SWIATEK is very much in control here. It's going to be extremely tough for Collins to get back into this first set anyway. The set definitely slipping away. The match also seems to be slipping away. If she's not careful here, this could really get away from her. SWIATEK with a second service. She hasn't hit a huge amount of first serves. It has to be said, the poll. She hasn't. It hasn't been a case of dominating on that first serve. Second serve down the tee. Wins the rally here, forehand to forehand. SWIATEK goes massive with the forehand cross. Backhand to backhand here now. Collins goes too long with that backhand cross. There's an apology from SWIATEK. Must have been a miss hit in there somewhere. That gave her a little bit of an advantage. And Collins, yeah, she looks doesn't look particularly happy. 8 unforced errors so far in this first set for her. Only the 1 from SWIATEK. So very, very solid in this first set so far for the poll. And world number 1. Good kick serve out wide from SWIATEK for the first serve. Really big kick serve. Collins actually almost clips the baseline with the backhand return down the middle. Instead, though, she does go long. So it is 15-love. Total points won, by the way. Collins has only won 3 points. SWIATEK 18. Ridiculous. Serve into the body of Collins. Backhand from SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand. Oh, she's clipped the tram line, SWIATEK, and then goes backhand cross. I think she's missed that. I think she's missed it. She has missed it. And Collins didn't really chase it down, so must have been the call was out. So 30-15 here. Jane says, is Collins good at coming back from a set down? I think she's done it quite a few times. But, yeah, let's see. Let's see, Jane. I don't have the exact stats, to be fair. Peachy says the other 2 ladies' matches were fire. This one might be cut and dry. You can win. Was disappointed Penko didn't win the match. She dropped her game, but good for JPEG. Yeah, Peaches. Ostapenko she was serving for it, wasn't she, at 5-2? So she lost 5 games in a row. I mean, that is a shocker. You can't lose 5 games in a row after being 5-2 up and serving for the match. That's a really, really shocking drop. And arguably, you can say it's a big choke, honestly. But anyways, 40-15 here. Collins goes long with the backhand. So SWIATEK has 2 game points here to go 5-love up. This is the SWIATEK that we saw for that 35-match unbeaten streak, whatever it was, last year. I mean, just complete dominance. Wins the rally here. Massive forehand from Collins, but it does go long. She's just missing the court with those booming ground strokes. Just a little bit too much on them. And she's just missing her mark with those groundies. And she finds herself 5-love down and serving to stay in the set and to not get bageled. Yeah, just too many errors, to be honest with you, from Danielle Collins. And SWIATEK has she's played well, but she's just been flawless in terms of her error count anyway. She hasn't made a lot of errors. And Collins has, and that's been the biggest difference here. It's not been a case of SWIATEK hitting off the court or making it really, really, really tough for her. Yes, SWIATEK's playing well, no doubt, and she's a quality player. That's why she's world number 1. But Collins has just not been playing the level required, I think, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Okay, SWIATEK just chilling out, and she's got, as I said, that it's like a zip-up. They're one of those zip-up tracksuit tops, long-sleeve ones that the zip goes down kind of. It's almost like a polo, I guess. Like a long-sleeve polo neck kind of. Well, it's not really, because the collars up, isn't it? I don't know what they're called, to be honest. I'm sure there's a specific name for that type of clothing, but anyway. Seems to be working for her. She's 5-love up, so yeah. Right, Collins here, serving at love 5 down. Goes down the middle of the box into the forehand of SWIATEK, then tries to go forehand cross. I mean, it's sat up nicely for her to go forehand cross. She tries to go too close to the line, way too close to the line, and goes into the tram lines by quite some margin. So love 15, she's just struggling to find the court with her ground strokes on a consistent basis. This time, Collins goes down the tee, forehand, down the middle from SWIATEK's in, forehand to forehand now. Backhand cross from Collins, backhand to backhand. Down the line goes Collins into the net. She is struggling, and SWIATEK is potentially 2 points away from this first set. Oh, man. This is not looking good for Danielle Collins, that's for sure. 87% of you have gone for SWIATEK. I'm surprised it's not more, honestly, but I guess you might have voted beforehand. Good forehand cross from SWIATEK on the return. Backhand down the middle. Forehand cross from Collins is wildly long. It was a shorter ball for her to attack, and she's just slapped it along, really. She's put a lot of welly into that forehand, and it's just balloon long. Bizarre. Really bizarre. Well, forehand out wide is long from Collins. 3 set points here, of course, for SWIATEK, and 3 break points. Oh, yeah. Botic came back versus Hallis. Now Grykes just needs to stomp Zverev's chain. Second serve. Backhand cross from SWIATEK is beautiful. What a second serve return from Iga Świątek. It's a backhand winner return from the Polish player, the world number 1. She wraps up this first set. 6-love bagels Danielle Collins in 21 minutes. I mean, embarrassment, really, for Collins, unfortunately. She didn't play terribly, but didn't play particularly well either. For SWIATEK, she just, as I said, she's such a good front runner. As soon as Collins got broken in that opening game, I just said it's going to be really, really tough for her to come back because SWIATEK is so good at leading in sets. Now we're going to see what Collins is made of because she's been utterly dominated in that first set. The big question mark is going to be, can she bounce back from this position? We'll find out. We'll find out in a second. Okay, so 21 minutes gone, and we are seeing an absolutely dominant performance from Iga Świątek. I mean, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Would you expect this? I mean, maybe, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting it to be 6-love. I was expecting maybe SWIATEK to win, but maybe like a couple of close sets potentially. Instead, we're seeing, I mean, this is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so Jay says, womp womp. This is supposed to be a banger of a match, Danielle. Come on. Yeah. Holy crap, 20 minutes. Is Iga double parked or something? That's quite funny, actually. Yeah. Can you imagine? She's like, come on, we need to wrap this up. I'll wrap this up in 45 minutes. My parking ticket's going to expire. And I can't come back either. I can't even extend it. Crazy. Here we go. SWIATEK to serve first in the second set. Serve into the forehand of Collins. Goes long. So it is 15-love. And this has been the issue. Her timing is just way off, Collins. Just trying to go for too much. She needs to give herself... It's almost like she's making a lot of errors and she's thinking, oh, I'm just going to keep on hitting the ball harder and harder and harder and harder, rather than saying, okay, I'm going to hit the ball with a bit more margin, bit more coverage over the net with a bit more topspin and give myself a chance. And yes, it might not be quite as deep as I'd like with as much power behind those shots as I'd like, but I'll get a feel into it. Instead, she's like, I'm going to force myself into that mode. I'm just going to continually just hit harder and harder and harder and harder until it clicks. And it's a second serve into the backhand of Collins, and she goes wide with the backhand return. And that's what I mean, just bizarre. Just why not go down the middle of the court and go deep down the middle then? Just, try something different. I feel like she's not giving herself a chance. That time she did try to go down the middle. She went into the net though, but the first serve is long, so she's got a second serve to look at. She struggled with the kick serve though, has Collins today so far. Big kick serve from Swiatek. Good return from Collins. She's into the rally. It was a good backhand down the middle. Goes forehand down the middle with good coverage as well. Backhand to backhand. Well, very, very loopy backhand from Collins. And yeah, I mean, that backhand, she hit cross court. So that rally was better. She starts going backhand to backhand with her. She then mishits a backhand like really, really badly. And it just kind of dribbles over cross court. Swiatek crunches it. And Collins then has to try and recover. And isn't able to, trying to go down the line pretty ambitiously. So 40 love here, Swiatek. She goes out wide, but it's a let first serve. But that was better from Collins. That's going to give herself more of a chance, at least get into the rallies and give herself a chance to actually win some points. Instead of going for the high-risk shots all the time. And again, another high-risk shot. It's a serve out wide from Iga Swiatek. Tries to go backhand down the line with the return. It's a tough, tough shot to execute from that position. She goes long. It's one love Swiatek. And you almost just think maybe Collins doesn't have that different mode. She's only got one gear and that's it. And it's like, okay, well, if that's not working, then there's nothing I can do about it. I just need to keep on going harder and harder and harder until it works. And maybe that is the case. I don't know. Don't know what you guys think, but that's kind of what it seems like at the moment. Seems like she's in that mode. She just wants to continually hit harder and harder and harder and harder. Which is, each to their own, I guess. Love 15. Oh, that's interesting. Swable says, do you think Iga will win more than 12 games? No. She won't. She only needs to win. She'll win. Well, okay, so what you're saying is your question means that if she were to win more than 6 games, this set would have to be a tiebreaker, or she'd win in 3 sets, right? So she'd either have to win in a tiebreaker or win in 3 sets. I don't think Iga's going to happen. I think she's going to win this second set. I think Collins will win a game or 2, but she's not going to win too many. A whipping return from Swiatek on the forehand return. What a return. Right into the forehand corner. Collins doesn't even move. Wow, love 30. Oh, I thought that might be an ace from Danielle Collins. She just missed it, though. James says, Father Fazan isn't angry with you, Danielle. Just very disappointed. Yeah, exactly. I'm very disappointed in you. Oh, dear. It's hard. I mean, look, it's easy for me to say she should do X and Y and Z, but she is playing against the world #1 player. She has thrown in a couple of lobs here, but Swiatek's too good. She's on the front foot, goes into out with the forehand, crunches it on the up. Love 40, 3 break points here. Collins doesn't know what to do. She's trying different things now, to be fair to her, but she's on the back foot too early in these rallies. Needs to find her spots on her first serve, but she's not doing so at the moment. So 3 breakpoint opportunities here for Swiatek early in this second set. Served on the tee, forehand from Swiatek into out. Good return. Great backhand though from Collins. Goes backhand cross again, much better. Goes backhand cross. Swiatek goes backhand as well. And Collins though steps into the final backhand, which is behind the Polish player. Finds a great angle, takes it early. And that's her first winner of the set so far. It is 15-40. She saved 1 break point. Can she save 2 more? Swiatek is just looking ominously good at the moment. Second serve into the body of Swiatek. And it's a double fault, I think, is it? No, it's a let. It's a let. Second serve. Don't get carried away, guys. It's just a let. Just a let. 88% of you have voted for Swiatek, by the way. Crazy. Crazy cupcakes. Guys, remember to that like button, please, and do subscribe if you're new. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Good serve into the forehand of SWIATEK. Massive backhand from Collins. More of that, please. Where has that been? Where has that been? Really good. Takes it early. That's another breakpoint save. Beautiful backhand down the line from the middle of the court. She saved 2 breakpoints. Can she save the third? Goes out wide, backhand cross on SWIATEK. Oh my gosh, what a return. Collins is basically running to the backhand corner and the ball's beaten her by like a mile. That return is so quick. I mean, Collins doesn't get anywhere near it. She can't believe it. She looks so upset. I don't blame her, to be honest. I would be too. What a backhand return. Right into the corner from SWIATEK. Beautiful return winner. 2-love. She gets the early break, despite some fighting spirit shown from Collins. I mean, surely she has to win one game, right? I mean, we were expecting this to be a pretty close match, given that SWIATEK hasn't been as dominant at the start of this year as she was for pretty much most of last year. Pretty much since Australian Open 2022, she dominated 3 quarters of the year. But at the start of this year, she hasn't looked quite as good. She still looked good, but not quite as good. But no, it looks like she's really enjoying it. And she's, of course, won here before as well. Double fault, though, from SWIATEK to start off her service game. Collins has got a little inroad here. Can she make it count? Or are we going to see a bit of a dip here from the world number 1? Could serve out what? Is that an ace? What a serve out wide from the ad side. Ace 15 all. Peaches says, oh boy, boring match. Peaches isn't happy. You know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? I guess with Medvedev, we thought yesterday when I streamed it, I thought it was going to be potentially straightforward. In the end, it wasn't. It was anything but. So far, this one does look like it might be, but we'll see what happens because you just never know. Backhand to backhand here. What a backhand from Collins. They traded down the middle of the court, and then Collins finds this really acute angle from the middle of the court. I don't know how she's found that angle. It's beautiful. Really well done. Kind of runs around the forehand, actually, to hit that backhand, and ends up being a beautiful backhand in the end. You see that a lot more often in the women's game than the men's. The players running around their forehand, and it's interesting, right? You just don't really think about doing it, and especially if you've got a 2-hander, you would expect it even less. But no, they do it. It's interesting to see. So 15-30, she's got a chance here. Second serve to look at as well. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Collins? Second serve into the backhand. The kick serve does the business for SWIATEK. Collins balloons the backhand return long. 30-all, big missed opportunity. Peter says, come on, Danielle, get angry. Swable says, dang, I had a parlay with her winning more than 12, thinking that means she will win. I did not know I was betting on her not beating the brains out of Collins. Yeah, unfortunately, you basically bet on SWIATEK winning 1 set by a tiebreak or her winning in 3 sets. So, unfortunately for you. Cedric says, big up for Zan, the true gentleman of tennis streaming, can't stay wanted to like the stream. Big up all. Thank you, Cedric. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. 40-30, SWIATEK here. She recovered nicely after being 15-30 down. She goes, kick serve out wide, backhand cross from Collins is good. Has SWIATEK on the stretch. Then goes backhand cross again. Backhand to backhand here. Goes down the middle with the backhand. Forehand down the middle from SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand. Oh, that's a beautiful forehand from Collins. Has she made it? Has she made it? I think she has. Yes, she has. What a forehand from SWIATEK. Beautiful shape found on it. And she takes SWIATEK to juice. So really good forehand. It was an attempt by SWIATEK. A lot of topspin, cross-court to try and drag Collins out, but she didn't let that happen. She ends up taking it early on the rise. Finds the angle. Beautiful winner, juice. Serve into the body of Collins. Good return. That was a very good return considering how good that serve was into the body. But she makes the mistake on the forehand and goes long in the end. So advantage SWIATEK and another game point for the Polish player. Served on the tee. Forehand from Collins is in. Then goes forehand cross. That's really good from Collins. Much better return points from the American. Goes into out. Sorry, goes into in even with the forehand return. Has Swiatek 2 meters behind the baseline. It's actually a pretty good 1+ shot from Swiatek. I have to say, good depth. And Collins, though, finds a beautiful forehand cross. And we're back to juice. They do have line judges, by the way, interestingly. I would have expected automatic line calls in Qatar, but intriguing. Right, second serve here. Second serve into the backhand of Collins, who goes long. Oh dear, advantage for Swiatek. This could be 3-love Swiatek. Collins hasn't managed to open up a break point, but she's been pushing. Swable says, if Iga gets another double fault, I'm screwed even more. Oh, I love these comments from people who have bet basically. I just don't know why. It just cracks me up so much. Obviously, I don't want people to lose money, but at the same time, basically, I don't bet. And it's I guess it's for reasons like this, because I just think it just must be, anyway, it's just funny. Backhand to backhand. Especially when people bet and they know nothing about tennis and they come onto the stream and they're like, oh, I just bet on this person. And I just thought, you know what? They sound like they must be a good player. And I'm just like, what? Absolutely zero research. I'm sure that's not the case with you. But anyway, backhand to backhand. Swiatek goes into the net, though. So we are at juice. Jane says, yeah, Peters, I like Angry Collins too. Come on. Exactly. Okay, we are at juice. Serve down the tees, and oh, that's a booming ace down the tee from Swiatek. Wowzers. Big serve from the pole. Beautiful serve down the tee, I have to say. Great shape on it as well. I'm liking that. Liking that a lot. Advantage Swiatek again, game point. Here we go. So at wide backhand cross from Collins. Oh, Swiatek's missed a regulation backhand down the line. We're back to juice. James is looking forward to Rublev Demon later today too. Yep. That should be a very good match as well, to be honest. I think don't sleep on Alex de Minaur. I think he's got a lot to give. Well, back to juice. First serve goes down the tee. What a serve. Advantage for Swiatek. Advantage to the pole. Here we go. Go serve into the body, backhand cross, backhand down the middle for Swiatek. Forehand is long from Collins. Swiatek does hold. She consolidates the break yet again. And Collins will be disappointed. She was knocking on the door there. It looked like an opportunity might present itself, but instead she finds herself 6-love and 3-love down now in this second set. Swiatek 3 games away from double bageling her. Surely that's not going to happen. Surely not. Some positive signs from Collins. Oh, McDonald Nishioka should be good too. Yeah, that's a pretty solid one as well, to be honest. That's a good match. Right, so Swiatek just looks like she's going to gallop towards victory here, but that game, there was a little bit of, not drama, but it wasn't quite as straightforward as the other games have been. She's normally been wrapping up the service games pretty comfortably. That ended up being a juice game, a couple of juices in there as well. 15-30 down. Okay, so serve into the forehand from Collins. Forehand down the line from SWIATEK. Backhand to backhand. Backhand into the net from SWIATEK. 15 love. Swable says so it's over. It's not over yet, but I mean, she's getting completely dominated here. I mean, SWIATEK's not too far away from winning, to be honest. So, yeah, it's. Let's say I would be very surprised if Danielle Collins comes back from here. Serve into the body is a good one. Backhand from SWIATEK is deeper right into the backhand of Collins. She tries to take it early, but she goes into the net with the 1+ shot. 15 all. It's those types of mistakes that haven't helped her at all today. And she's playing against someone whose quality, of course, the #1 player in the world. You're going to have to really earn your points. Most of them at least, if not all of them. But she's just not maybe been up to the scratch today. Up to the mark even. But that's much better. Controls the rally after a good serve out wide. Has SWIATEK on the stretch on the backhand. Short ball to attack. Goes forehand into the open court, cross court. And it is 30-15. It looks like we might get a hold from the American. So wide backhand into the tram lines from SWIATEK. But it is a fault. Or it was a fault. So second serve coming up. Second serve into the forehand of SWIATEK. Backhand to backhand. Backhand into the net from SWIATEK. 40-15. Much, much better. Serve into the backhand of SWIATEK. What a backhand right into the corner. Then goes backhand to backhand now. Oh, really good from Collins. Stayed with her beautifully. Then goes backhand cross. Very, very good. And it is 3-1 SWIATEK. She still has that break of serve, but Collins gets on the board and avoids any embarrassment of getting double bageled at least. Yeah, much better from Collins there. Just being able to actually be on the front foot in that game for quite a few of the points. She'll need to do that more. Doesn't need to overhit early on in the point. Just get enough on it to give herself a good chance to actually get into the rally. And that's what she shouldn't be doing. It's a serve out wide from SWIATEK. She absolutely belts the forehand long. So 15 love SWIATEK. Needs to be making those returns. Almost feel like the backhand return is better for Collins than the forehand return. I don't think her forehand is as consistent as her backhand. And that's probably highlighted by Collins running around her forehand earlier on. Serve into the net from SWIATEK. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Collins, even slice from SWIATEK. Backhand cross from Collins again is massive. Slice from SWIATEK into the net, much better from Collins. Really, really good. The slices from SWIATEK, not very good, it has to be said. Way too short. And Collins made her pay, but actually, hold on. She's missed the line. I thought she made it. No, she missed it. Oh dear, oh dear. 7 wins to 18 unforced errors for Collins. Crazy. Served on a tee from SWIATEK. Backhand down the middle from Collins on return. Then into out from SWIATEK on the rise on the forehand side. Forehand to forehand. Down the middle they go. Also a little lob forehand from Collins down the line. Backhand on the line from SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand now. Forehand into the net from Collins. Makes the mistake. Breaks down on that forehand side. Just struggling. Soil says, I don't know what I need to happen for Swiatek to get over 12.5 games, eh? 12.5 games. Do you mean that she needs to win 12.5 games, or she needs to win like she wins and 12.5 games have been played, or like 13 games have been played? That's what you need to tell me, because I'm assuming by the sounds of it, I mean, she needs to win more than 12 games. If she needs to win more than 12 games, then like that's not going to happen. Win over 12.5. Yeah, she's not going to. She's only going to win 12 games. That's all she'll need to win. By the looks of it, the only way that it doesn't happen, as I said, is if the second set goes for a tiebreak and she wins it 7-6, so that she'll win 13 games then, or it goes to a third set. But I don't think Collins is going to come back from here. 40-15, 2 game points for Swiatek, and Collins makes a mistake on the forehand return. So 4-1. Swiatek is 2 games away from dismantling the American here in what was, well, a lot of people thought, including myself, would be a relatively competitive match. It's turning into almost a bloodbath here, in obviously not the literal sense, but it's not been as competitive as expected, that's for sure. Guys, remember to hit that like button, please, and do subscribe if you're new. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Great to have you guys on. Thank you for tuning in. Also, if you haven't already liked the video, it does help us out a great deal, helps with the algorithm, all that good stuff. We are going to be doing more streams for more matches, so do keep an eye out. And we stream on here regularly, we don't just do live streams and commentary, but also a lot of tennis analysis, previews, draw previews, etc. So get involved. So this is, when did Swiatek get the second double fault? That was in this set. She served the second double fault at it was actually the first point of the second set, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. I think it was the second service game. But yeah, she served in this set. Oh dear. Right, Danielle Collins serving to keep it to something respectable, because if she does get broken here again, Swiatek will serve at 5-1 up for the match, and she might not get bagel, but she will get breadsticked otherwise, which is 6-1, which isn't ideal as well. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Swiatek. Forehand down the line from Collins goes into the net. That's a very ambitious shot. Not sure why she's tried to go line from 2 meters behind the baseline. Interesting decision. She finds herself love 15 here. She's just going to fight as much as possible till the end. I don't think she's going to win from here, but at least give herself a chance, give a good account of herself here. Go down swinging. Although it is only that one break, though. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Collins. Forehand cross on Swiatek as Collins is in no man's land and tries to hit a drop shot in a very awkward position and goes into the net. So love 30. She tried to come to the net, Collins, basically, after going down the line with the backhand. And it just wasn't the right choice. I don't know where she was going. She was almost in 2 minds. I think she thought, I might be able to come to the net, and then realized by the time she decided to, it was too late. Good set on the tee from Collins. And we're into the rally here. Forehand to forehand, down the middle. Or forehand from Swiatek goes long 15-30 even. Andrea says eager. Yeah. She's playing well today. And it's been a very dominant display from the Polish player so far. Only 48 minutes gone. She could do this under an hour, which would be pretty impressive, to say the least. Serve out wide. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Slice from Swiatek. Backhand cross from Collins is really, really good. Don't slice against Collins. Although, hold on. Oh, she's missed it. I thought she made it. The call is wide. Was it wide? Didn't look wide. 15-40. Oh, dear. 2 breakpoint opportunities here for SWIATEK. Served on the tee, backhand is in from SWIATEK, and Collins. Oh, what is she doing? What is she doing? The backhand from SWIATEK, I mean, it was short and it was into the backhand corner. Collins had time. She rushes it, goes down the line, tries to go for the kill straight away, misses it. Not sure why she didn't go cross court there, but she finds herself 5-1 down, a double breakdown now, and SWIATEK will serve for this set and for the match. And a chance to add a breadstick to that bagel in the first set. And to get this done in probably under an hour if she manages to hold here. Serve on the tee is not an ace. So second serve coming up. Just missed that first serve, just long. She's been serving down the tee from the due side pretty comfortably today. Second serve into the backhand of Collins. Backhand to backhand, is it? No. SWIATEK goes down the line. Beautiful backhand. Lob forehand from Collins. Oh, SWIATEK goes wild with the backhand. It sat up. It was short. SWIATEK tries to find the angle on the backhand. Blazes it wide. So love 15. Serve out wide. Backhand in the middle from SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand now. Forehand on the line from SWIATEK. Backhand clips the net cord from Collins. Forehand is in from Collins. Forehand to forehand here. Both players hitting with a lot of pace. But Collins in the end makes the mistake and goes long. 15-all. Oh, little lob slice from SWIATEK. Oh, what a miss. What a miss from Collins. What? SWIATEK on the stretch goes forehand, just tries to scramble to get it in. It's lobbed up and it's very short. Collins steps in, goes forehand into the net. What a miss. 3rd-15. Maggie says, oh my lord, just tuned in. Eager back to her old self-esteem, laying a smackdown and sending out an ominous message to her rivals. Yeah, she's played well. I have to say Collins hasn't helped herself, that's for sure, but she has played very well, that's for sure. Right, 30-15 here. Serve into the backhand of Collins. Backhand to backhand. Backhand goes long from SWIATEK. So does it? No, it doesn't. She's made it. 40-15. Wow, what a backhand. I thought she'd missed it. She's made it. 40-15. Two match points here. Served on the tee. Good backhand from Collins. Good depth down the middle. What a forehand from Collins cross court. Saves one match point with the booming forehand. Two match points now become one. 40-30 here. SWIATEK, though, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to take it, you would expect. But let's see, is there a little tiny twist to the end of this tale? Served on the tee, forehand from Collins is short. And what a forehand from SWIATEK down the line. And she does manage to secure victory here very comfortably in under an hour. 54 minutes. 6-love, 6-1. Ridiculously good from the world number one and the Polish superstar, Iga Świątek. And she's back to her old ways of just crushing people for fun. And Collins will not be wanting to remember this, but I'll tell you what, she's not going to sleep well, that's for sure. The head-to-head was 1-1, but it looked anything but. It looked like someone who had a 20-in-love head-to-head record against their opponent. Complete domination from start to finish. And you have to say it was a very, very impressive performance from SWIATEK. But Danielle Collin, oh dear. Soable says, I just took the fattest L. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Gotta be more careful next time, I think. Gotta be more careful next time. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new as well. We will see whether we do another match maybe later on, maybe Alcaraz potentially, because that's fun. He's returning later, but there's going to be some ridiculously good matches on tomorrow for the rest of the week, really, and they're going to be ridiculously good. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, click the notification bell as well if you haven't, the big bell button to get notified. And of course, if you want to, you can help the channel by joining and becoming a member. You get some cool perks, and also you will help contribute towards the channel. Everything does go back into this and to give you guys the best content possible. SWIATEK dominate. Should we go through the stats quickly? And then we can wrap it up. So 2 aces for SWIATEK, 0 for Collins, 2 double faults apiece. This is where the stats are going to get make pretty grim reading for Danielle Collins. 70% first serves in for SWIATEK, 66% for Collins. So there wasn't a huge amount in that. But I think the problem for Collins was she just wasn't able to get any traction behind her serve. 74% of first serve points won for SWIATEK, 32% for Collins. I mean, she only won 8 points behind her first and second serve combined. Second serve points won 69% for SWIATEK, 20% for Collins. Only won 2 points behind her second serve out of 10. Break point save, 2 out of 7 for Collins. SWIATEK didn't have to save a single break point. I mean, it was just, domination from start to finish. And in the end, SWIATEK wins very, very comfortably. Guys, we will have a lot more content out, so do keep an eye out. Remember to that like button, subscribe if you need. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much. And as always, stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you very, very, very soon.
all